Hey, hey, it's Friday and we are live. Oh, look, we're live on Instagram too. Hey everyone. So, hold on, I have like a piece of like bird hair sticking up. I'll just mash that down. Okay, so last month was Style Month and we did these Facebook Lives every Friday in August because I declared it Style Month and that's what we were going to do. But I also did a channel update video on my YouTube channel, and I was just like, you know, it's a lot of work doing these videos. I had to cut down from 3 times a week to 2 times a week, and then I tossed out there, do you guys like Facebook Lives? Do you want me to do them regularly? And then I will post them on the YouTube channel as well if you don't catch it live. And everyone was like, yes! Yes, I love Facebook Lives. Keep doing them. They're totally awesome. So that's what we're going to do, folks. We are going to do a Facebook Live every Friday. Some Fridays, you know, I might have something to do, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Every Friday it's going to be live on a different topic. If you have topic ideas, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and I will make note of those. So the new schedule for all of my friends that follow me on YouTube, which if you don't, please do, youtube.com/stylist Lauren Messiah. We will be back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. No more Tuesday, Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, new video. Friday, replay of this live. So if you miss it or you don't see the whole thing, guys, really, like, what is going on here with this hair? Just don't look at my head, okay? Just look at my face.
Just zoom in.
Just like zoom. It's like this. It's like sticking up. We're just gonna let it go.
Do you want me to try to fix it?
No, it's just kind of hopeless. Like, it needs to be like a whole reboot. Someone was like, Lauren, I love these lives. Do you just like let your hair down, like, you know, as an expression? And now I'm like, my hair. Okay. And then Friday will be the replay. So you're still going to get your 3 videos a week. You're welcome. I just made that announcement the other day. Like, I'm only doing 2 a week. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, okay, fine, we're back to 3. So there's the little administrative part of this live. On to the topic. The topic of this week's live is money can't buy you style. Money, my favorite topic. Okay, so money doesn't mean a damn thing if you don't know yourself and your style. So one of the big obstacles that I get from my clients, whether they're an in-person client or a virtual client, is there's these, I call them style roadblocks. And everyone who's inside of Personal Style University, the cart just closed last night, thank you to all my new members, you guys are going to get a major lesson in style roadblocks in the first module. There's a whole lesson on style roadblocks. But style roadblocks are the things that are holding us back from not only having great style, but being our best selves. And one of the big ones is money. Everyone's always like, I don't have enough money to be stylish. If I had money, then I would have style because I could afford like all the good clothes. I see what I like, but I can't afford it. Money would be the answer to like all of my style problems. And honestly, it's an excuse and it's a bunch of crap because I have seen plenty of people with money who look a freaking fright, okay? They still can't dress their way out of a paper bag. They need to hire a stylist or they just walk around looking terrible all the time. Money isn't the answer. Money isn't the key to unlocking this beautiful wardrobe with like all this amazing stuff. So I was actually on a call yesterday with a woman who watches my YouTube videos. She's probably watching it right now. Hello. And she actually ended up joining Personal Style University. Yay, see you inside the program. But she was complimenting me on my ability to really mix the high with the low. And I didn't even really think about the fact that I do that until she actually brought it to my attention. She was like, one of the things I really love is that you will wear Target jeans, but then you'll also have like some beautiful, expensive shoes. She's like, I really like that about you. So when I was thinking about this topic and I was thinking about myself and my style journey, I really did have a journey to that high-low mix. And I really think, like, no matter how much money I have, like how much success I achieve, I think I'm always going to have that high-low thing because of the journey that I've taken to kind of get there. So it all started with the low, of course. So when I was growing up, I never had the ability to like get the hottest, newest stuff. Like I was always 2 seasons behind in life, in my wardrobe. It's not that I didn't like grow up poor or anything like that. Like my family provided for me very well, but we were not an excessive bunch. I mean, hell, maybe we didn't have a lot of money. I don't know. My parents always provided a really nice life for me that I never would notice if we were broke or not. Like, I don't know. But what I do know is that we were not frivolous. So, you know, shopping for clothes happened like right before back to school time. We would go, if anyone remembers this, like give me a little heart or a like. We would go to Hex. Remember Hex, that department store? H-E-C-H-T-S, Hex? Yeah, we would go to Hex. We would have little coupons, and we would get a deal. My mom worked at Children's Place. Give me some love if you know about Children's Place. She'd get her discount. So, like, everything was like, we weren't just going to go drop tons of dollars, like going school shopping. Like, everything was very strategic. It was a deal. Growing up, as a teenager, I'd always get my clothes at, like, TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I never was, like, popping tags at freaking Limited 2, okay? And all my friends they'd be wearing their Limited 2, their Contempo casuals. Occasionally, I would get to splurge. I remember one year, I think it was like my 11th birthday. The outfit, I will never forget it for as long as I live. So I finally got my Limited 2 outfit for my birthday. It was a pair of burgundy corduroys, a burgundy and gold plaid button-down shirt. I had like a matching headband. I think it was a burgundy headband, and then I think my mom got me like a little pack of socks, and there was like a little necklace in there. It was like, that was my Limited 2 shit, okay? That was the non-Children's Place jam. And I wore that outfit till the seams popped off, okay? Couldn't get enough of that look. So I was always behind, I was always in the low, but I always loved fashion, and I always was coming up with new ways to make old things work, or things that weren't expensive work. Whether it was me customizing it, I learned how to sew at an early age, I made my own clothes, so I always just like made it work. I was forced to develop my style and come up with a unique look because I couldn't just take it off of, it wouldn't be the runway because I was like young, but I couldn't just like rip it from the pages of a magazine or like pull it from a catalog. My best friend, she was always like getting stuff from the Delia's catalog, and I didn't roll like that. I'd be at TJ Maxx, you know? So having that low piece, which lasted, you know, well beyond childhood, teenage years, even into like my early 20s, it helped me come up with what I like and not what everyone told me to like, and it forced me to be creative. Then, when I started to make a little bit more money and have a little bit of a disposable income, hang out with more people that were buying like the trendier stuff, was more plugged into the fashion industry, then I started getting on the low end of fast fashion. And I remember when I was in my late 20s, it shouldn't have been late, shit was embarrassing. All right, maybe like 26, mid to late. Every Friday I would be at Forever 21. I was way past 21, and I had to get my going out outfit, okay? So I really started to get addicted to that whole trend thing. And I had to have the hottest, latest, even if it cost $5 and it was going to fall apart 2 seconds later. I went into that realm. And I also worked before that at Betsy Johnson. And so I'd get my employee discount. So I would have some like nicer things. They were a little bit crazy, but I was just constantly, like, it was never enough. So I got addicted to the Forever 21. I started a little bit with H&M, but I just wanted everything. Fast forward to working more into the fashion industry. Now I'm like 28 years old, working in fashion. I'm on these fashion shoots. I'm being exposed to like real fashion, designer stuff, samples, you know, showrooms, crazy. And all of a sudden I got a taste of the real stuff. And I went on a high bender. So early 30s, I'm making money, I'm working in fashion, and I would do anything I could to get my hands on designer stuff. Whether it was waiting in line all night at the bar to get into the Barney's warehouse sale, to driving to the boonies, to go to the outlet, to saving up, to buying it on eBay. If it was designer, to going into debt, which I'm proudly out of debt now, woo! I had to get the good stuff. Everything that wasn't high-end was crap to me, and I could only go high. So I had those two extremes of like low to high, and it was just very out of balance. So recently, you know, since I've really come into myself with my style and I've really had this awareness from all this experience, I've really been able to mix the high and the low and understand my style, understand quality, understand the trends that work for me and that don't work for me, to come up with something really cohesive. To the point that I really don't think it matters at all if you have any type of money. Even you can create your own high and low. Like, you don't have to do like me, where I'm going to have some Louboutins and then mix it with some Target jeans. A high for you very well could be Zara. That's your high, you know? I always say buy the best quality that you can afford, but I want you to not just take that as a blanket term. I want saying. I want you to really apply it. If it comes down to buying the basics, you know, I believe in the basics. My ultimate wardrobe checklist, all of y'all should have it by now. It goes through all the staples that you need in your wardrobe. I don't want you to like scrimp and save and get fast fashion versions of that. I want you to buy the best quality you can afford for that list. And it could mean that you're going to TJ Maxx to find a great white blouse by Equipment that's like $79 instead of $235 at Nordstrom. You know, you're going to do that hunt to get good quality that's going to last you a lifetime. But in other areas, yeah, like you can buy designer if it really works for you and makes sense for you and your style, and it's something that, even though it might be a trend piece, that you're still going to love and have forever. Or it could be that you can selectively go to the low, pull something out from Zara, and make sure that it fits perfect, that maybe you have to take it to the tailor, it's aligned with your style. And it's okay to kind of make that lower priced choice and mix it in with higher things that really work for you. That is when we start coming into really owning your style. So last night I went to go see Hamilton. Yay, it was so awesome. And I wore like a head to toe look, pants, little jacket from Zara. Underneath it I had an Anine Bing bodysuit, Christian Louboutin shoes, vintage Dior bag. Perfect blend of high and low, but I didn't buy that Zara outfit just in a frenzy of like, I need new stuff. I want fast fashion. It's trendy. I want it now. I actually really thought about the purchase. And that is the difference between fast fashion done irresponsibly and fast fashion done responsibly. Does it work for your style? Are you buying it to get some emotional reaction because you need something new or because you want to feel good, you want the retail therapy. Or you're buying this because, like, you know what? I really like these striped pants. They fit me really well. This is a fun outfit, and I would buy this whether it were at Zara or somewhere else. It wouldn't make sense for me to spend $500 on a pair of pants from Zara. Not from Zara, like a pair of striped pants. Like, it doesn't make sense to spend $500 on that. It does make sense to go to Zara and pay $60 for them. So I'm not going to wear striped pants forever. But in this moment, they do fit with my style, and I will be able to wear them throughout the season, if I take good care of them, probably for years to come. So it's all about making those really wise choices when it comes to fashion. But it all comes down to knowing yourself and your style, knowing your goals in life, where you want to go, and how your outfit plays a role in that, how your overall look plays a role in that. So everyone, the past month I've been talking about Personal Style University. The cart for that is closed. If you didn't get in, you missed the boat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad. It's over, champs. But everyone who is in it, we're starting over. I just posted my first selfie for the 7-day selfie challenge so I can really get to know my style again, so I can start making those high-low choices that actually make a lot of good sense for me. But if you missed the boat, my new book is coming out, and probably very soon. Everything's ready. I just have to turn it on, but I'm not ready to turn it on yet. But it's called 30 Days to Your Signature Style, and that's really going to help you. It's a workbook that's going to help you identify what your style should be for you. It's going to help you figure out your shopping budget. It's going to help you make decisions on what things you can spend a lot of money on, what things you can spend a little money on, the prioritizing of those pieces, so we can all start shopping smarter and we can all start making more strategic decisions in regards to what we're putting on our body. Because just collecting clothes just to collect clothes, just buying something because it's cheap, just because it's cheap. I went through that whole sale trap. It's on sale, so I better just get it. It's very destructive. It makes getting dressed tough. It makes your visual representation of the world disjointed and crazy. One day you've got this outfit on that's trendy and in the moment. The next day you've got this on. We talked about style chameleons in a past live. Go back and check that one out. But once we get things lined up, it's not going to matter what your budget is. It's really not. I have worked with clients, and I think this is something that makes me a bit different than most personal stylists, is all of my clients don't have a zillion dollars to be like, cool, I'm going to hire Lauren, and she's just going to go to Barney's and Neiman's and Saks and get all the best stuff. She's going to hit up Rodeo. There's other personal stylists that do that, and, their job looks fun. They're at Tom Ford, and they're like, yeah, I'll take that, take that for my client. All of my clients have very different financial backgrounds, so I know how to make a look work, whether it comes from Target or whether it comes from Rodeo Drive. So money should not be your obstacle. It's figuring yourself out, figuring out the fit, figuring out the style type, figuring out, what makes you actually feel good and feel confident. Then it doesn't matter if it's $10 or $10 million. Of course, I haven't come across a garment that's $10 million, but I did come across the Saint Laurent boots that are $10,000. I wish, but even I'm not spending that type of money on shoes. So I want you to eliminate this whole money thing. Get it out of your mind. It's no longer an excuse. If you're hanging with me, and if you're watching my videos, and you're following what I do, money is no longer an excuse. You can look great for less, 100%. I back that up. I just want you to make smart choices whenever you're spending a single dime on your wardrobe. Okay, so that is this week's live Money Can't Buy You Style. Next week, I'm actually really excited about the topic. My 30-day outfit challenge, ladies, really inspired this one. It is going to be about eliminating the mean girl mentality when it comes to style. In my 30-day outfit challenge, first of all, anyone who's watching that was a part of that challenge, thank you. You guys blew me away. You were completely incredible. The outfits you came up with, stunning, creative, beautiful. But what really blew me away was the supportive community that you all really cultivated in that group. Giving compliments, supporting each other, giving ideas, giving feedback. Like, it was such a positive place to be for that month that I really want to talk about becoming more positive through style and having this as a tool that can really empower women and make people feel good, rather than being like, look at her, what she got on. It's just so like part of us now to just hate on people's outfits and just who do they think they are, what are they doing. And I saw the power that this group had to completely eliminate it. No one acted a fool in the group. No one said any shady business. It was beautiful. So next week's topic is all about that. So we're going to have like a personal challenge with each other to empower through fashion. So I'm super pumped about that one. So join me next Friday for that live. And thanks everyone for joining me this week. Bye.